You can just card remove on Watcher. Presumably. I mean, I think that's right. I could take Common Relic. 86 out of 100. Hey, bye. Hey, Denach. No, I haven't played it other than like an hour in early access. Hey, Arthur. Hey, Lemma von Zorn. Mr. Bucket Hollow. He faves. It feels like being able to go this way would be cool. I don't know if I can. We could at least go to the shop and like... Ugh. 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 Definitely doesn't feel like the best Act 1. Hey, Zealous. I'll take a Tantrum. Sure, why not? That's just a pretty good attack. I think I would rather not... Like an Empty Fist, maybe. I have 2 ways to get into Wrath now. 9, 18, 39. 1 damage short next turn. Unfortunate. How good is Runic Cube? You had the option to take an Act 1 with Brutality and stuff, so nice synergy there. Depends if you want more card draw or not, basically. I'll take a Carve Reality too. Alright, so I have 2 excellent attacks, and I have a Strength pot to make my Tantrum better as well. And I have a Rushdown. I don't have to take Rushdown. It would, like, actually be fine not to. Feels a bit early to be taking a Rushdown here. It's just a curse, right? Kind of. I don't know. Playing Tantrum with Rushdown on play is kind of good. I don't think I want the Flurry of Blows with Tantrum Carve Reality. I already have so much damage. So it's Rushdown versus card remove. Because I'm about to go through 3 elites, I'm just going to take card remove. MK Galley, where did I get the hat? It's from PAX. Hey Malky, hey Algar Waterloo, hey Kemuni, hey Dedolence. The brand is written on the hat, I believe. If you like Googled that brand, you'd find it. Got sentries first. Uh-oh. So let's say I draw Carve Reality and Tantrum next turn. 15 plus 16. 31. I have a 15. What happened to the fucking... What? Are you kidding me? Where's my outline? Anyway, I have a 15, I have a 16. Why do you forget your things? Does that say size 40? Just a sec. Didn't work. Chat. What's wrong? Who understands why Krita isn't doing the thing it's meant to do? I have a 15 and a 16. And a 28. Well, I successfully changed the size of my font. I'm trying to achieve... Oh, it's meant to have a black outline around it. Oh my god. I worked out what the problem is, I guess. It's like I lost an entire layer here. Just a second. We're having some technical issues. I have the Tantrum, which is 15 damage. The first carve is 16. The smite is 28. And then I'd have like a strike in hand, presumably, which would be another 16. And I want to kill both. If I had Eruption in hand as well, I could, right? It's close, though. I do kind of need to kill both. Eruption would be for 22. Steals 8. So 2 16s there is enough. I think I put this here. Kinda weird. This sucks. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what we draw alongside this. Alright, doesn't suck at all. What is that, a 2 damage Sentry's Fight? That's not bad. I'm gonna take a Tranquility. I need to be able to get out of Wrath. Duality is here. Duality is like probably okay. Imagine Dragon. Quamball. A 64-bit robot. Neo Jaxi. Potion belt. Cool. This looks like we're taking 16 at least. Excuse me. I actually think Tantrum... Tantrum Strike Vigilance here? Or is that just greedy? 21. So 49. I need to deal 40 next turn. So I'd need to not draw like Vigilance, Defend. Which seems reasonable. It's reasonable to not do that. Oh, I only get 2 cards. I can also just pass turn here. And I don't have to worry, right? I do take 16 though. should be fine. Teardrop Locket. Excellent. I kind of want the rushdown now. I think I already got to the point where the rushdown's good. But on the other hand, like, that's kind of the point of, like, card removing so I can kill elites, so that I get to the point where rushdown's good. It makes sense to think about Spire decks in terms of things like aggro control and combo. You certainly can. Certainly can. When does an XY series of runs become better than an N0 series of runs? Depends what you mean. What is better? They're just different things. Are you trying to prove a particular thing, or like what are you trying to do? I'm wondering about fasting. I think card reality should be enough. Fasting is kind of good with tantrum though. Not me remembering to play 2 attacks before I played Vigilance with Duality. Fucking gamer. I shouldn't manage to die here. But, I definitely like to draw well the next couple of turns. Okay, that's unlucky. That's really lucky. Mawbank is here. So generally in statistics, you do well, I mean, there are a billion things you can do. Is the problem, it's a really complicated question. And unless you have a degree in statistics, you're not really going to fully understand these things. But if you're doing a statistical test with binomial probability, what you would do is you would say, I want to test the chance that my win rate in Slay the Spire is higher than, say, 0.75. And you'd look for evidence of that in what you're doing. So say you had a 17-0 streak. So you had 17 runs with 17 wins. The probability that you achieve that in 17 runs, if your win rate is 75%, is 0.007. Which is 0.75%. So frequentist approaches to statistics would view that as strong evidence that the win rate was actually above 75%. Generally, a frequentist approach to statistics sets p-values it cares about based on the problematicness of being wrong in rejection of the null hypothesis, which means, say you're doing a medical study and you're trying to work out if giving people a drug improves their health. You don't want to be... Maybe that one you do want to be right about. Huh. Anyway, you have to decide whether you care more about false positives or false negatives. So if something's only happening 7% of the time by chance, when you observe it happening, there's less chance that you're looking at a false positive than if it happens like 10% of the time by chance. If it happens 10% of the time by chance and you observe it happening, it might just be lucky. Doesn't binomial distribution only work for a concrete number of runs? This is 17 runs. So what I'm trying to say is, in statistics, you get to decide what number is significant and what isn't. You could say, like, seeing something that only happens 5% of the time by chance is sufficient evidence to reject the null hypothesis, or you could say that seeing something that happens 0.5% of the time by chance is not enough evidence to reject the null hypothesis, based on how problematic it is to reject the null hypothesis incorrectly. If there are going to be like health consequences for a population or something like that, if your study does this wrongly, then you don't want to do it wrongly. A big thing with something like this, though, is if I'm playing like hundreds of sets of 17 runs, then eventually this will happen, right? So that's another thing with observing something by chance. If it's something that's been done like 3 times total, and you observe something very rare happening, it's less likely that it's by chance than if it's something that's been done 100 times, and you observe something very rare happening. Like, it's probably just that something very rare happens every now and then, and you've done it 100 times. So now you're seeing something very rare happening. So it's very common for statistical studies to reject the null hypothesis, not by actually doing anything of value, but by having like 20 different variables that they're testing for. Like, you could run a study on the health benefits of chocolate, and you could track people's like cholesterol, sleep, fitness, happiness, incidence of mental disorder. Like, you could track a ton of different things. And even though you're only doing one study, you're tracking so many things that you might get a rare rejection of the null hypothesis in one of those variables, but it's still likely just by chance, because you were looking at a billion different things. Another problem with this is that we started with a null hypothesis that the win rate was 75%, right? So what we're looking at right now is useful for saying my win rate is higher than 75%. If you want to actually track a true win rate with statistics, you get into like Bayesian probability stuff pretty quickly. But I could say, like, I'm comfortable saying on stream that I have a win rate if my recent results are less than 1% likely to happen by chance. And so I could say that, and then I could say, like, okay, so I'm like comfortable saying that I'm fairly confident that my win rate is like in the 76 to 77% range or higher. I could say that. It's not like a super unreasonable thing to say. That's based on recent things that I've seen. It's a very simplistic analysis. Is going to be wrong sometimes. But I didn't say that I was certain. I said I was fairly confident, right? And it's reasonable to be fairly confident about what I just said, based on the recent things that I've said. And the answer to your question about whether a streak or a series of runs is more valuable is just like, you can just look at it. So if I'm 24-2 right now, that's here. So that's slightly less valuable for saying that my win rate's above 77% than the 17-0 was. Which kind of makes sense because the other one was 17-0, and then I added 7-2 to it, which is actually still above 77%, but not very much. What's my win rate over the last 1,000 runs? I have no fucking idea. What's the other thing to say here? So all of this has been like frequentist statistical analysis, and with frequentist statistical analysis, you start with a null hypothesis and you try to reject it with data. there are a bunch of problems with how this frequentist analysis has worked, like not establishing the confines of the study. What happens if I fail the study? Perhaps I dismiss it and try doing another one, which does give me an answer that I want. That's a very common problem in actual statistics, is that people don't publish papers where they fail to reject a null hypothesis. They like get a third of the way into working on the paper and they're like, wow, we're not going to get a relevant result. Let's just stop working on this. And so you end up with a huge number of papers which just never get published, which should have been published to show that like astrology doesn't actually prove anything about you. But then the papers that do get published about astrology proving something about you are the ones where a rare result happened by chance. And so if you look at the papers about astrology having effects on people, you'll see a bunch of them that say, oh yeah, we found that it has an effect on people. And you won't find many that say, yeah, we failed to reject the null hypothesis. It doesn't seem like it does anything. So another thing that you can do is Bayesian statistical analysis. And you can do Bayesian analysis very formally. The idea of a Bayesian analysis is that you start with a prior belief. So for example, I could start with the belief that my win rate was equally likely to be any number. That would be a uniform prior. So if this is 0% and this is 100%, I believe that it's equally likely, uniformly likely, that my win rate is any of those things. And then how Bayesian analysis works is as you observe things happening, you update your beliefs. So if I say that my beginning prior belief is this, and I have a certain level of faith in it, which I could define in defining my prior beliefs, and then I see new information, like a 70-0 win streak, I could update it and say, whoa, well, actually, it's very unlikely based on what I just saw that my win rate is like 0. That's like not happening. It's more likely that my win rate's like fairly high. And I wouldn't say that it was 100% because I started with this prior belief that it was equally likely for my win rate to be anything. So I'm getting rid of the idea that my win rate is 0. That's clearly not correct. But I'm still open to the idea that my win rate's like 60% and I just got really lucky. But I'm adjusting appropriately, so I probably end up with a belief something like that, based on the input that I just got. And this is how I generally, personally, think about my win rates. I'm not like, oh shit, in the last 30 runs I did incredibly, incredibly well. Clearly, I'm super good now. I have a prior belief about my win rates. My current priors about my win rates are that if I play like 1 hour-ish runs, I win 60 to 65%-ish. If I play 2 hour runs, I win 70 to 75%-ish. And if I play like 4+ hour runs with focus, I win 80%-ish. This is my current prior based on what I've seen happen through my career playing Slay the Spire over almost 8,000 hours. And so if I go 17-0 with very heavy confidence in my priors, I'm much more likely to think, going back here, well, I'm playing at a pace that expects to be about 75% win rate. If I look at what life is like if I have about 75% win rate, I should get 17-0 sometimes. Like, not always, but sometimes. And so even though that happened, I'm still not like super, super eager to dismiss the idea that I'm at 75% win rate, just because I have a lot of faith in my prior. And having faith in prior beliefs about not only my own ability to win, but also like other people's ability to win on the characters, because they're playing the same characters as me and I can see what like strategies they're using, right? Makes me much less likely to see someone doing something new on a character and having success and immediately be like, oh, this is the way that you have to play the character. I'm much, much, much more likely to be like, well, it's possible that they're just like winning about 75% and got lucky. And that happens sometimes, right? Over the course of 4 years of the game being out, you're going to see a 1% chance thing happen many, many times with how many people are playing. And that's my answer. It's a long answer. That's my answer. Kygorn, thanks for the 4 years. Appreciate it. think I want another tantrum. Early today, you had the choice of either taking 12 or taking 7 or 13 with 50-50 chance. You took the 50-50 and immediately took 13 damage. How does statistics account for the 50-50-90 rule? It is the 50-50-90 rule, sir? I want to slay the Spire streams recently? Nah. I mean, maybe a tiny bit. Mostly no. Mawbank, hello? I think I might just be skipping the store. It's just a card remove, but it's actually a very expensive card remove because of Mawbank. And against Hexaghost, I'm not that excited about a card remove. I wish there was a strength potion. I'm a little bit concerned about Hexaghost right now, actually. Duckburgings to 25 months. If someone is doing much better than I expect is reasonable in Slay the Spire, I will sometimes open their stream really quickly. And usually in 5 minutes, I can either be like, oh yeah, this person got really lucky. Or I can be like, oh yeah, this person is like spending 5 hours per run and being extremely analytical. It's unsurprising that they're doing better than I think you should do in like 2-hour runs or whatever. I've never opened somebody's stream and been like, this person's results massively do not match what they should be based on what I'm seeing happening. I've also never opened a stream and thought this person is cheating. That's not true. Like 3 years ago, someone was like, I have an 8-0 rotating streak, and I opened their stream and they were resetting fights and also lost the run in the middle and said it didn't count. So there was that one time. But other than that one time, I haven't had that happen. Thanks for the 19 months, friend of the trees. I appreciate it. I should have a pretty decent rare chance. And watcher rares aren't actually that bad, right? I mean, a lot of them are, but some of them are good. This card's 36, 48. Oh, that's... I think the double card is going to be enough to kill things. Including Hexaghost, hopefully. I don't think I need a cut through fate. Heal to sign! I think upgrading Tantrum, given that I think I need help dealing damage to Hexaghost, makes a lot of sense. Because Tantrum is the card that I will play the most out of all my attacks. Seeing as though it goes back in my draw pile after I play. Old brother, thanks for the 14 months. Appreciate it. Thank you. I consider playing mods like Ascension Plus. Generally I think that the Slay the Spire devs are better at making games than people who make mods for Slay the Spire. And generally. Holy strike. Getting pretty close to the 15k for downfall though. Probably not. I'm gonna take Scrawl. Way to go, me. I'm gonna take Runic Pyramid. Like, you can take Holy Water here, actually. I think I'm gonna take Runic Pyramid. Holy Water is kind of good with Scrawl. I might actually just take Holy Water. Jeez. I'm just gonna take Holy Water. I don't often not take Runic Pyramid, right? But Sparky. My potion belt's looking pretty healthy. If I go to a shop this act, I lose like 2 elite fights. Kind of brutal. Maybe Mall Bank just gets me another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 200 and some gold. How often do I not take Holy Water? Most of the time that Runic Pyramid is offered, I guess. Probably the answer. It'll probably update now that I'm in a fight. Gator. Defense not bad with duality. And strike's a lot less important with double card. Also defense seems kinda good with Scrawl here. Because if I don't draw Scrawl, I want to defend. Where's all the cards? Got tons of cards. 12 of them. That's so many. There's some really bad Slay the Spire rebalances in content mods. I'm sure there are some really good ones too, right? But I don't really want to go find out which ones those are. That Flurry's upgraded. Oh, Flurry's upgraded. Oh, it's upgraded. I don't know if I've ever passed an upgraded Flurry of Blows in my life. I already have this. Why do I not take that? I'm not strong enough. I'm actually really interested in the Just Lucky Plus. It's also good with duality. School film. Alright. Oh no. Not another one. I don't need two. I guess I play Vigilance here. I've never passed an upgraded flurry of blows Jorbs 30 seconds ago. Look. Never said I don't exaggerate. Hero! What is this for juice getting taken over? Block potion? It's kind of weird. Take Deva form as my scaling. I'm probably strong enough to take Deva form as my scaling. But then I have to like grab weird. Draw cards for it to make any sense. 73 health and a potion belt, and I have Teardrop Locket and Holy Water. Pure Water? Holy Water? I forgot which one's which. I could totally take a Deva form this run. Trolls! Fractal Magpie! This is an interesting damage puzzle. I guess I'd like to draw 8 with Scroll, so the flurry stays on my discard. I guess it's possible to start doing the math now, but 36, 42. Oh, I hit the wrong way with that. It's okay though. So, I mean, none of this matters. Wait. I have not tried Across the Obelisk. Well, that's not true. I tried it when it was in early access for a bit. Like, okay. It's very cool that Baylor got a world record. I don't generally like spend a lot of time focusing on world records on this channel, and I'm trying to play a watcher run. But it's very cool for Baylor. Baylor's a good dude. Collect Judgment and Wheel Kick. So I can take wheel kick? It's like, okay, I don't think I need it. Obviously I need one rush down, and then we're good. Gyarados isn't trying to... Gyarados is just saying, like, go somewhere else. Gyarados is fine. Is the line here? Probably play Tranquility, so that Flurry's in my hand. And then do this. Oh, it's just lethal? Okay, cool. So this is why I didn't take Runic Pyramid. Deva Form's back, there's also a Devotion. Could have gone Wheel Kick Deva Form. Looking good. Hey Tidio! Is Eleanor hello? Hey Janda! There was a Devotion video the other day. Maybe a sign. When was the last time I like won with Deva Form? Like it hasn't happened for a really long time. And I'm kind of well set up to do it. Not really though. I'm still fighting elites, and I still need to not put curses in my deck that get drawn on top of Scroll, I guess. Eater. US2. West. I don't know if I played the Gremlin Horn right. It sure didn't matter. It might be my first mistake of the run, like clear mistake. Possible that I played the Sentries fight wrong in Act 1, but that wasn't clear to me. Neither was this, but it's because I'm not thinking about it. If I was thinking about it, it might be clear. This debuff is kind of gross. This is fine though. Next turn I'm drawing Tantrum. I have Tranquility in hand. If I fail to kill, 36. 52. I did fail to kill, unfortunately. I can just use a fire potion, I think. Wonder a bit about the crush joints. Wonder a bit about another tranquility. I do not wonder about a signature move. Maybe I should be. Is Miracle Strike not enough there? It is not. Our turn ones are actually like pretty good. I just haven't been drawing scroll on them, unfortunately. But even like if you were here yesterday for my last watch your run, our turn ones are pretty good compared to those ones. I think I narrate signature move, judgment, bludgeon. Spooky Ghost. Do I narrate Spooky Ghost? I think I just say Spooky Ghost. That Deva farm deck with the wheel kick now has a sundial. Feels kind of bad. I'm not taking these though. I could take Bowling Bash to get through Automaton. I'm a little bit concerned about Automaton. Also, did I have a Sundial proc in that fight that I missed? Blasty Blue. I just fought a hallway fight. I did not get Sundial in a hallway fight. Like here. I feel like I was in a situation like this and I didn't press end turn to get my Sundial proc. Maybe I was being attacked. I don't remember. Hey, Plasma Wolf. There are like 18 reasons to not use fruit juice straight away, I think. Something like that. Okay, Inner Peace Plus is a very good card. We found one, we did it. Especially with Teardrop Locket, too. I was attacked by Snake Plant? Okay. I had a feeling that I was being attacked. But I wasn't sure. I guess I want Artifact Pot for the heart fight. I'm certainly not opposed to using some potions for the Automaton fight. Nice hit, Stan. What are you reading? Oh my gosh, I was watching a YouTuber I enjoy last night, and someone asked him about like incarceration or something like that, and he just had the like worst, most inhuman take imaginable, and I was like, oh fuck, what if this is what like people think of me when I say things on stream? It was terrifying. I don't know if I'm gonna watch him anymore. Maybe I just shouldn't have opinions. Hey Farron, how are you? Hey Daryl, hey EV Master. What was the take? I don't want to repeat it. It was gross. Life is easier without opinions, at least that's your opinion. That seems right. Was it an American YouTuber? I don't think so. I don't think he's American. This is kind of strong though, right? This feels kind of strong. But I guess like next turn I don't have scroll anymore. So I'm going to have 5 energy and no cards to play. Are my cats with loud, angry weather? Wait, where's all my energy? Was that last turn? That was last turn? Fuck. They're pretty good. Yeah, they do alright with that. Sometimes they go and hide under the bed in my bedroom if they're scared, but like they have a spot they're okay with hiding when they're scared, and they do fine with it. And they rarely use it anyway. I had a friend once who I was talking to about whether I should have opinions on stream, and she was like, if you want to be like super popular, you could do it by having opinions on stream, but given your demographics as a person, they're not going to be the opinions you want to have. Oh, it's one of the most soul-crushing things somebody has ever said to me. If I took alpha, like I need something that like makes me do more, you know? Gem, thanks for the 38 months. Appreciate it. Sacred Bark is completely fine. How's Sozu? Nah. I don't have an infinite in my deck. I only have one inner piece. Can't draw itself. I've had opinions on stream that you were very grateful for, like everything trans rights related. Yep. But I like... Her point was that I should not be like the figurehead of the trans rights movement, which is a completely accurate point. And that's not like what I'm trying to do with my opinion that people should have rights. All the people, ideally. Is, you know, be a supporting voice rather than get a lot of popularity out of it. Hey, error. I have so many card removes. I just go to 3 shops. I should just go to 3 shops, or like any card wins me the game. Seems pretty good. Let's go to shops. I don't think like supporting trans rights makes me unpopular with anyone, because I don't think that like the people who are transphobic are like capable of hating someone for their opinions. Like I would have to be not like cisgender white guy for me to get a lot of hate, I think, because people aren't like, oh, you support trans people, that's evil. They are, oh, you are a trans person, that's evil, which is, you know, horrible. And the entire thing that we're calling out. Am I making my point well? My point is that transphobic people don't care if a cisgender white guy says that trans people should have rights because it's a cisgender white guy. And they don't hate cisgender white people. Any cards? No. No cards. That's unfortunate. We take a card remove and go next door? Is Evaluate an infinite, actually? Wait, is it? Hold on. I play Evaluate. I play Inner Piece. I play... Wait, it is an infinite. Are you serious? Wait, what? How? This character. It's actually an infinite. Should I take out them? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. It is, right? Yeah, I think it is. I'm not sure if it deals any damage, though. Maybe I should wait for something that deals damage. 2 energy per 2 shuffles. You get a 3rd shuffle out of Inner Piece trying to draw another card after it runs out of cards to draw. But it doesn't work with Flurry. Wait, does it? Hold on. If I play Flurry, there are 3 cards on my discard pile, and Inner Piece draws 4. It actually does. It's actually infinite block and damage. I've never had that happen before. Never had that happen before. Wow. Wait. Caprici, thanks for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Swift Strike is so cool, yeah. I wish it were real. I don't like Frozen Eye? Probably not. To go there? Get some card removes on the way. Nope. It's like the opposite of card removes. How much did Mobank beat Old Coin? By 12 gold. Kingdom, thanks for the 30 months. The amount easier that it would be to just go infinite with Sanctity was like... It would be so much easier. But I have an evaluate now. So... Gotta stick to my guns, I think. Here, Mez. Where's Tantrum? I love that my interaction with Sundial is to put it on 2 and then try to kill things really quickly so that I don't ruin it for next fight. It's kind of funny. I remember in high school I used to know all the lines to this song, like every lyric. Remember when you had time for shit like that? Like you're not exposed to as much new music as it makes you sad. Same, possibly? Although I've really been enjoying Phoebe Bridgers lately. Barger seems sweet. All that evaluate's upgraded, and it doesn't cost me gold. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. I was meant to take the evaluate though when it was offered. I was meant to do it. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. More card removes still. I don't think I'll ever take an attack from this, so let's just go Fear Potion. Card remove. I like Clockwork Souvenir. It's a lot less important with Ancient Potion, though. Is the guy that was taking a shot for each world record mention still alive? Can we get an update? Can we get an update on your health, friend? Fred Frost. If I play an attack turn 1, Clockwork Souvenir is just 1 dex, but like against the heart, the idea is that you just don't play an attack turn 1, you know? How am I able to play 1,000 cards and deal that much damage? Gosh, you didn't even see me go infinite yet. Can falling kill me? No, I just give up one of my attacks. Unless I give up Flurry, in which case I don't have damage anymore. Weird. But this deck presumably wins without damage, and it's infinite, by just playing like 50 damage a turn and blocking infinitely. I think I'm good. This is at worst 2 health. Whereas this can give me a curse. I guess at worst this kills me actually. But I mean that's not happening, so you know. Actually, this double shuffles. If I wanted to. That doesn't double shuffle right now because my hand is full. I need a Sender's Bane gone before this works. Not just a high click infinite, it's an infinite I need to think about. Eh, not really. I mean, kind of maybe actually. Maybe a little bit. Play this, get rid of this. Play this and this and this. And I can play this and that. If I ever click an event option that immediately kills me on accident. I don't think I have in Slay the Spire, but I have in Teamfight Tactics. Right? Is it team? What game is it? There was a game that I did that in. The Monster Train? I mean, I have died to events before, yes, but like died to events by clicking on an option I didn't have to. I'm trying to remember what game it was. There was some game where like doing something cost me health. Oh, it was Battlegrounds. It was Battlegrounds when I had the demon thing, where every time you play a demon you take damage, I think. Best beer! Did I ever go back and analyze my losses? The closest I've ever been to that was, there was one world record streak I had, which I had a bunch of music playing in the first 2 runs. And so I went back and did commentary over them so they could go on YouTube. If you're 1 HP, click question mark instead of a fight and die to stabbing. Is that considered a mistake? Oh. Why would that be a mistake? We're gonna vote for in 2024, chat. I feel about spending a few hours capping dexterity. Turn 2 or 3 of the hard fight to make sure we don't die. I don't think it's necessary here. I'm down for it though. I enjoy just clicking on random buttons. I've always been a fan of Vermin Supreme, but I feel like it would be funnier for there to be a politician who went by Ratfuck Supreme. I'm hoping that Ratfuck Supreme runs in 2024 so that I can vote for them. That seems like a name worthy of the current dignity of the office of US President. The stealing Vermin Supreme's thing? No, not stealing. Building upon. Imagine what we could be doing with a master reality. I think much the same thing. Alright, last turn. Like, I'm not actually swapping stances during the infinite, right? I have 100 health though, so I can certainly take that. I guess that might be useful against Time Eater, maybe. Also, I have Ceramic Fish, so it's secretly good somehow. Trust. This is definitely a watcher run. It's incredible how much easier it is to win as watcher when you get sweet card rewards in Act 1. Like, instead of having multiple curses in my deck this run, I got to just have a bunch of cards that could kill every enemy in Act 2 on turn 1. And it was a lot stronger. Like, thanks for the 59 months. I feel like the enemy's having a really good time. Game Burrito, thanks for the 7 months. Appreciate it. What, 7 times 8 Onion Knight? 7 times 8 is the one that always gets me. I think I can do all the others. $56 though, like what a weird number. 7 times 8 equals 78, say 2 people at the same time. I think my favorite thing about this channel is the intelligence. It's just nice to be surrounded by such intelligence. It's 14 times 4. Doesn't help me. I often solve multiplication doing things like that, but with 7 times 8 it's like tricky. I usually just do 64 and then subtract 8, which is, I mean, it works. Tantrum Gremlin Horn is sort of like unreasonable, huh? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could totally take Empty Mind, like, for my sanity. Like, massively speeds up my infinite. It's also probably just an okay card to have. Alright. Alright. We do it. The fact that 51 is divisible by 17 makes you feel physically ill. But doctor, I am the great time stable. I is exactly 3. Not untrue. What's the like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 0, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 prime or something? Something like that is prime. That's my favorite prime. Wait, Empty Mind isn't even an infinite. I just like assumed that was an infinite. It isn't an infinite. Whatever, it's still a good card to have. I need another property mine for it to be infinite. This is the worst. Alright, this kills next turn. Played a lot of Madden 93, so counting by sevens was easy to memorize. Humble brag. Humble brag. I like it. I made it to 100 health. P4K 0-0. When I was young, there was a math test and there was some like sequence that I had to work out the next number for. Or the first number for, maybe? Probably the first number for. And I couldn't work out what it was, but I noticed that 0 worked. And so I just wrote 0. And I got marked wrong, which is like fine, because I didn't understand the problem, so I should have gotten it wrong. But the reason given that I was marked wrong was I was told that 0 wasn't a number. And I'm still fucking upset about that. I don't even care if it's right. I just... I'm just upset. I've told this before, I know. It lives in my head. It lives in my head and it will for the rest of my life. How much rent does it pay? Not enough. Is my infinite not working? I have too many cards in hand, huh? It's kind of interesting. Well, it will start working very soon. But I guess it doesn't work this turn. Any calipers in chat? Does this infinite not work? Because Insight's another card that I have to draw. What if this doesn't work? That would be kind of unfortunate. Maybe I just get more mental fortresses. I think it actually doesn't work when I have all of the heart statuses, like the wound and the burn. Because I play this, I have 2 more cards in hand. Well, 1 more card in hand because I'm going to remove, right? So I have 9 cards in hand here. Which means when I play this I have 8, which means it cannot draw another card. So I'm losing energy net on it. It may not matter. It feels like it doesn't matter. Oh, actually, I can do it turn 1 and make infinite dexterity for myself. That may actually be the line. Someone in chat asked if I was looking forward to doing that as a joke, but that may just be what I have to do. Like, for real. Also, I need to note that taking Empty Mind was a, like, fairly significant mistake. Anybody know when I took Empty Mind? Is this working as the Act 4 elite play? Well, they probably just die turn 1. Just kill the heart turn 1 before you get statuses. Yes. There you go. That's what I have to do. Good thinking. The first time I ever fought the heart, it was possible to kill the heart turn 1, so I did. And the devs who were in chat were like, we're gonna change the heart. It was an interesting moment. Ow. Heart, you gotta chill out. This isn't even the heart. Time meter. You gotta chill out. You're a weeb now. Do not read this message or you'll become a dweeb. What's that? What's that? Ow! Circus game looks pretty cool. It does. It does look pretty cool. I might just vulnerable pot here. Like, I guess I'm resting. Attacked for 48. This seemed like less difficult than doing the other stuff. Floor 48. Nine, 6, 2022. See if we can beat Act 4. How's my personal health status? I'm doing okay. A bit tired. Rush down, lol. I'm gonna take rush down. Rush down card remove. Yeah. The reason I don't need to buy orange pellets is that my turn 1 looks like this. So, you know, should be good enough. This is my elo in this game. What's the heart's elo? Because the heart is the only opponent I've fought against for a very long time. So it would just depend on that, I guess. pocket watch value. It is quite sad. White beast statue. Good to pick up. 102 max HP. Cheetah, thanks to the 45 months. % potion chance from the heart. Isn't that a blessing? All right. How much dex should I got? Like 100? $69 dex. Okay. The deck that beat in the heart, its max HP was 14. Yeah. I mean, like, I have a lizard tail and stuff, right? Spire card game. Oh, it sounds interesting. Not sure if you've seen any cooperative card games before. There are definitely quite a few of them. I think it'll be good. This looks strong. He's that Goku. We have a way to keep our dex or armor. Yep, we do. And chat has requested 69, so that's what we're gonna do. I've played Hanabi for like maybe an hour. I do not understand the strategy of it at all, but it was very funny. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, that block. 8. I only had stacked pocket watch for this eventuality. Oh boy. That's something. The thing with Navi is that you can talk all you want before the game, so we agreed strategies a lot beforehand. I didn't do that. Wish I had Holt, yeah. It'd be nice to have the ability to generate block here. Was I offered pressure points? I don't remember being offered pressure points, which does not mean that I wasn't. But I don't remember it. It was in my floor 1 or 2 reward. Okay, look, that doesn't count. No one's taking pressure points on a floor 1. Okay, maybe some people are. I am not taking pressure points on a floor 1. It's a good Maw Bank run. The Maw Bank archetype at it again. I'll play an Ironclad run too. Maybe I'll even play a Silent run, I don't know. I'm enjoying Spire recently. Not many notes on this one, honestly. I guess the interesting moment... Actually, there was an interesting moment. The interesting moment was like in the floor 5 shop or whatever. Trying to work out if I should take a rush down or card remove.